Oh, I know you're not judging me. You couldn't possibly be doing that, bitch. I'm just water in my throat with a little wild Irish rose. Hey, YouTube. How you doing? This is your boy, The Rux. Rux for TV. Back for another video. Listen. I know y'all full of Penny, where you been? Penny, where you been? I mean, hell, if you happen to watch any other videos, I don't even know. I don't check my views. I don't do none of that. From the very beginning, my very first video, I said, I'm not doing this like for any admiration, any type of fame, or anything like that. I'm really doing this like as a therapy session for myself. So where have I been? I've been at work. Okay, right now I'm serving you overworked Hebrew slave. Like in the Ten Commandments, remember when the Pharaoh was going back and forth with the Israelites, and you know, honey, they had to make that brick and they was stomping, and honey, they had a little mortar, they had a little hay, baby. Remember when the Pharaoh was like, I want y'all bitches to make the same bricks, but I'm taking the hay back. So you trudging extra hard. That's how I feel. I'm just trudging through this motherfucker. But yeah, I've been at work, working. Which basically just kills my creative spirit. So there you have it. That's what it's about. So I decided, I said, I'm gonna come on this motherfucker. I'm gonna hit record, and I'm just start talking. Okay. Should I talk about some things that I don't really know? Let me talk about some shit that I was like on the internet looking at, and I'm gonna just take you through it. Let me get my motherfucking notes. Remember when Jocelyn, told that bitch, Carly Red, that she had some shit on her? And Carly said, I don't care about what you got on me. I don't got nothing. And baby Jocelyn said, anywho, and news that we really don't care about, honey, Meek Mill is free. Moving right along from that, baby, Tank is being sued by a guy named Kerry Marshall. He is a guitarist, a composer, I guess a producer or whatever have you. And baby, he is suing Tank for $150,000 because Tank done released this new album called Savage. And in retrospect, and in all truthfulness, I ain't been checking for Tank since he was a major contributor on Aaliyah's album. Like, Tank just doesn't resonate or do anything for me. So there you have it. But anyway, basically, Tank has this song called, what is it? Only One. And he has these R&B guitar riffs, or I don't know how you talk about guitar sounds, but riffs, I'm gonna just say. And baby, the boy Kerry has a YouTube channel, and the comparison that I seen, they had one video of Kerry, and it was like maybe not even like a full 5-minute video of him doing these guitar riffs. Baby, and Tank's song Only One sounds I mean, there's no way to sugarcoat the shit. There's no way to be like, nah, this is my own shit that I came up with, because it's literally the same motherfucking notes in the same way. The shit ain't even sped up. Remember when Vanilla Ice and what was the one group? Doom 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 da doom 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 da doom doom. And Vanilla Ice kind of was like, oh, mine's just like doom 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 doom. You know, like sped up or whatever. Hey, Tank ain't do none of that, honey. He just said, I like this shit. Put it on the record. And I guess I'll pay for it later, and he's about to pay for it now. In other news, Trinidad James. Moving right along from that. Oh, baby, I found this funny. I like to talk about shit that just chuckles me. Baby, Universal Studios is being sued for breaking motherfucking people's backs, honey. There's this man honey, that said that he got on the motherfucking Harry Potter ride. I can't even say this shit with a straight face. He got on the Harry Potter ride. And it gave him shaken adult syndrome, right? And basically, he is saying that, you know, baby, when he left, he was shaken, he was shook, he was shooketh. Honey, I think he said his nose was bleeding, his head wasn't put on right. Excuse me. But here's my thing about it. Okay? I remember reading Harry Potter, I want to say maybe middle school. And honey, this is a grown-ass motherfucking man, okay? Why are you going to Universal Studios to ride a motherfucking broomstick? Now, I'm not judging nobody, but you got your big ass, your big whole grown ass on this bench in order to be Harry Potter and fly on a motherfucking broomstick. Why is my question. Like, I mean, I understand, honey, you got some adults when Lord of the Rings and Star Trek come out and shit like that, and, you know, Cosmic Con, like, you got full-fledged adults that like to dress up and they like to, you know, portray the characters, which I have no issues with. But my thing is, you're at an amusement park, you get on the attraction ride, and then you sue the people for hurting you. Maybe your big grown ass shouldn't have been on the motherfucking ride. Maybe it's meant for kids who's able to take a little bit of adult shaken syndrome or shaken adult syndrome and be able to function once they get off that motherfucker. Maybe you too old. Maybe your blood pressure is too high. Maybe you got gout. Maybe you got a little water on your knee. Like, I feel like you too old. That's like me going to Cedar Point talking about, bitch, let me get on the Millennium Force. First of all, I'm too grown. I don't like heights. I'm very impatient. I'm not about to wait in this line for this motherfucking 45-second ride. So you could give me heart palpitations. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're my friend, you already know me, honey. You invite me to the amusement park, it's going to be a waste of my money, and I'm going to spend more money than I need to because, first of all, I'm going to be a glutton. I'm going to get me one of them little bottles of vodka, maybe 2 or 3. Get me a lemon chill, pour that shit, and I'm going to just bathe in the sun and, you know, enjoy my time, walk around with my shades on. Like, but I'm not interested in getting on any rides. Like, I think maybe the last ride that I got on, and I mean, for those who don't know, I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, but the last ride that I got on, honey, was at Jogger Lake. Jogger Lake, the Ranging Wolf Bob. Now, you want to talk about unsafe, bitch. Imagine getting into a roller coaster and you sit down in basically a box and then the bar comes down. Not like compressing on your thighs or anything like that. Like, it just comes down here, so you better hold on. Okay? Baby, when I tell you that Ranger Wolf Bob used to bob and send your ass over here and send your... Bitch, I dare you to let go. Death. I remember on it was one summer on the double loop. Honey, motherfuckers was stuck on the second loop just hanging upside down, just... stuck upside down. I said, that's enough for me. I can't get into man-made devices and shit like that because I don't trust you. Shit be clicking, screws and shit become unloose. All of a sudden, you ain't got enough power. The shit want to break down. I don't have time for it. Not my black ass. Okay, so let's continue with the news. But I think that's just sad for you to be a grown-ass person suing an amusement park talking about they done hurt you. You shouldn't have been there. Or if anything, you should have been taking your motherfucking kids and you watch them on the bench or whatever have you. At least let a child get hurt. And then you like, let me sue y'all for hurting my child. But your big grown ass shouldn't have been on no fucking bench talking about you want to ride Harry Potter's broomstick. It's not real. I digress. Let me see. What else? Baby, Lois Lane. The original Lois Lane. Shout out to, what the hell was her name? Baby, because I just know where it's Lotus. I'm an old motherfucker, so... oh, I didn't even write down her name. What's her name? Margaret? Something, but she died at the age of 69, so condolences to her and her family because, baby, that's my original Lois Lane. The first Superman, honey, with, who was the motherfucker that fell off the horse and hit that spine? Christopher Reeves. Christopher Reeves. He was the original Superman in my book. And she was the original Lois Lane. Like, that was Lois. That was Lois, okay? So in other news, and I really don't even really want to talk about this because I feel myself about to get angry. Let me have a drink. Excuse me. Because the audacity of some motherfuckers is what shocks the fuck out of me, okay? Okay, John O'Hurley, I think that's how you said his name. Honey, and I don't know where the fuck TMZ be finding these people at. They're like the most professional paparazzis in the world, because when I mentioned Trinidad James earlier, that was a story from their thing. And I'm like, where the fuck is they digging up the corpse of old rappers from? Like, TMZ got a lot of motherfucking nerve to be in people's rappers' graveyards and digging up old souls, asking them questions like, how dare you? But anyway, John O'Hurley, who's 63, okay, and you probably don't even know who this motherfucker is, and that's the point. This ignorant motherfucker gonna say that Barack Obama got, hold on, because let me get it right. He says that Barack Obama didn't do anything to deserve the Nobel Peace Prize. And since they handing them out, going to give one to Donald Trump. For trying to deneutralize North Korea. And I said, is that what he doing? Because the last time that I checked, honey, he wasn't doing nothing but pissing people off. So what the fuck do you mean that he trying to deneutralize? Like, and then why are you coming at the Obama when I had to Google you to realize that you were on Seinfeld? That's why I don't know you, because I can't say right now to this day of being 32 years old that I've ever watched a single fucking episode of Seinfeld. It was just not my cup of tea. Don't get me wrong like that, because, honey, I love Frasier. I love The Golden Girls, and I love Cheers. Now, them was 3 motherfucking shows that I couldn't stand when I was young, honey. Like, I still can't get into MASH, but it took me to grow up to appreciate that shit. Seinfeld, though? No. So this motherfucker was on Seinfeld, and then he was the fucking 5th host of Family Feud. And you trying to tell me that Barack Obama didn't deserve a Nobel Peace Prize? You know what, bitch? You wait on Trump to get on his and to get his. And matter of fact, you 63, so you might not even fucking see it. Okay? You need to start worrying about your salt intake, sir. Okay? Put down the fucking pork while you want to throw shade. Like, it's one thing not to fucking vote for somebody, but that's like me going to somebody's channel who I don't like and continuously comment and spreading hate about something. If I don't like something, I'm not fucking tuning in. If you don't like me, you can skip this channel. Why are you offering your opinion on something to where it's like, it has nothing to do with you? Nobody cares about. It's not like you are a politician, a congressman, or anything like that. But you want to talk about the ex-president receiving a note. Get off of Obama's fucking back. He did his due diligence. God damn. So that pissed me off. And to end this note on some rageful shit. What is it? Keevan Robinson? I don't know if y'all heard about this, but this was a 22-year-old African-American male. They say he was a drug dealer. Listen, I understand that. I understand that he may have been doing some illegal shit. I understand this. But for what I understand, he was the type of drug dealer that was kind of hot. So the police kind of had a stakeout on him. So they were staking him out. He realized that the gig was up. So my young black 22-year-old dude ran, fled in his car, got into a car accident, and then took off on fucking foot. Lord and behold, 4 white officers who was chasing him apprehended him, and then this motherfucker ended up dying at the hospital. And now, after the autopsy, they're calling it a homicide just because, let me get the right verbiage. I believe that they said there was like compressional asphyxiation, meaning, because I love cops, but you know, on cops, when they put that good knee to your neck, give me your hands, put your hands behind your back, stop struggling. So they had their knee on the back of his motherfucking neck, and this, oh my God. A long story short, they still out here killing us like dogs in the street. Okay? I don't give a fuck if he was a serial rapist, a serial murderer. There are too many motherfucking, like Charlie Manson lived to his last day in jail. Y'all didn't do him like that. Why is it acceptable for African Americans to just be discarded like trash? 4 officers killed this young man, and now while they're running the investigation, these 4 officers got desk duty. They haven't even been fired. They're still receiving pay. So y'all tell me about how y'all feel about that, and it won't take me that long to make another video, okay? I love y'all. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like this video. I'll see y'all soon.